It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 8th of October. I'm Michael Groff. A beautiful weekend ahead. Temperatures below average, a few high clouds around, but a big change in the weather pattern still looks likely here for early next week. The coolest temperatures we've had since March coming in, and that will be accompanied by windy conditions and widely scattered rain and snow showers for northern Arizona. Unlikely that we'll see any rain here. All right, we'll get into all of that in just a moment, but first, it's Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted, and everyone has really stepped up their game this week, and of course, we lead off with the one and only Michelle, who has pictures of those fluffy clouds that she loves so much, and some storms trying to develop, and in the midst of all of that, there's a rainbow as well, so that is cool to see. And then from the Southeast Valley, Dusty took a picture of a storm getting going down there. We have some pictures from the Tucson area, courtesy of Ari, some showers down that way as well. And they had some storms that produced some strong winds and hail earlier this week, just like we did. Patrick has a shot of a strong storm rolling southward off of South Mountain. And then John Armstrong took some video from over in Scottsdale of a storm getting going out that way. And it was one of those situations where if you blinked, you missed them. They just popped up very quickly. They were small, little compact storms, but they packed a punch earlier this week. Chris Martin has a picture of some momatus clouds going on in the Ahwatukee area earlier this week. And then, yes, we go international once again. Our friends from Brisbane, Australia. Zane sends in a photo. And yes, it's spring down there, but they've had their first 100-degree temperatures of the season. My goodness. And up in the northwest of Australia, they've had highs pushing up toward 110 degrees already. So the hot season getting going early down under. And you didn't think we'd go a week without having a sunset picture courtesy of Beth. This is from Sunday evening, and this one is especially colorful. Look at all the red and yellow, orange there. That is sensational. And last, but certainly not least, yes, we've had active weather around this week, and that means our friend Ryan Seek has been busy once again, getting plenty of photos from down there in Pinal County along I-8, close to where he lives. Storms in development, in transition, and of course, those lightning shots that he is so well known for. And so, as always, we thank you, Ryan. We thank everybody, each and every one of you, for sending in your submissions each and every week. We couldn't do it without you. Photo Friday, that's why we do it. And if you want to get in on it, you can do so. groffshow@gmail.com is my email address. That is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, let's get into it here. Taking a look at the almanac from yesterday, 91 degrees the afternoon high, 71 was the morning low, the normal high 93, the normal low now down to 69. And as we take a look outside now at 11:25 a.m., yeah, I know we're late. Scattered clouds across the valley. We're sitting at 82 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 52, relative humidity 35%. The wind from the southeast at 10 miles per hour, and the barometer is falling. The upper air look shows a trough sitting to the west of us. A rather strong southwesterly flow is developing aloft. We've been talking about that for the last few days. And we do see enough moisture and dynamic support around for a few showers to develop across northern Arizona today. But around here, we're probably not going to see anything at all other than those passing clouds. The watch warning map, really quiet, and has been quiet for quite a while. Let's hope that continues. The convective outlook for today, we do have a marginal risk of severe storms to the north of us once again across parts of Nevada and Utah, some of the adjacent areas, and a little sliver of a marginal risk down there over parts of Florida and Georgia. Here's the precipitation outlook. This is valid through next Friday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix, basically nothing. Statewide light totals across the northern part of the state, and some of that might even come down in the form of snow on Monday night and Tuesday morning as a very strong and cold upper trough passes by and brings a big change in the weather pattern. And we'll talk about what's going on with that and everything else too as we get to modeling. Here we go, folks. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's that trough sitting to the west of us. Broad, strong southwesterly flow aloft, bringing in plenty of high clouds around. So down at the surface today, partly sunny. And high temperatures, upper 80s and low 90s. Not too far away from those average temperatures for this time of year. Tonight, some clouds in the evening, otherwise becoming mostly clear late. Overnight lows in the 60s. And then tomorrow, Mostly sunny and a bit cooler thanks to that trough passing by, bringing in some cooler air behind it. High temperatures low to mid 80s. And Sunday morning, we start the day out in the mid 50s to low 60s. High temperatures again, low to mid 80s, a spectacular day. On Monday, a rapidly deepening trough sits just to the north and west of us, enhanced by a very strong flow aloft over the North Pacific, and that's going to help to drive cold air into the center of that and push it further to the south. Very anomalous system. So, as a result, we'll see some breezy to windy conditions developing over the Great Basin and heading into southeast California, southern Nevada, northern Arizona by late in the day. Maybe some increase in clouds by late in the afternoon and the evening hours. Highs on Monday should be somewhere around the mid-80s. Then Monday night and Tuesday, that trough continues to rapidly intensify. A cold front will sweep across the state. And as that happens, we could see some widely scattered rain and snow showers across northern Arizona. An isolated shower is not out of the question here in Phoenix, but that will not amount to much of anything at all. The big story will be the increase in winds. It'll be windy on Monday night and into the day on Tuesday. And Tuesday is going to feel very different, folks. High temperatures, upper 60s to low 70s. Yes, we'll be about 20 degrees cooler than we are today by Tuesday. Then Tuesday night and Wednesday, that trough will begin to push away from here, but the cool air will be in place. We're going to start the day out on Wednesday in the mid-40s in some of the cooler valley locations, low 50s in the urban core. And if you're up in some of those outlying desert areas, the outskirts of the Phoenix area, maybe up on top of the McDowell Mountains, we could see low temperatures maybe sneaking into the upper 30s there. Highs on Wednesday should once again be in the upper 60s to low 70s, and just an absolutely picture-perfect day, mostly sunny sky. Then by Thursday, we will start to see some ridging building back in. The heights will start to come up just a bit. High temperatures rebounding quite nicely back toward the low 80s. Then a week from today, this is Friday the 15th. And hey, look, we got a flat ridge around here. And temperatures getting a little bit closer to seasonal averages, mid to upper 80s if that's correct. Then as we go out 10 days, this is Sunday the 17th, troughing once again passing by. Temperatures should head down, although the trough far enough to the north to keep us dry. Now the European at the same time shows a much deeper trough. Look at that intense upper low over the Gulf of Alaska. Very cold air up there. And that would drive a rather impressive trough all the way down to well off the west coast and bring in somewhat deeper moisture in here potentially for some unsettled weather way out there toward 10 days. But, that's out there in fantasy land. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But the preponderance of guidance does suggest that in mid-October, we will continue to see troughing here and temperatures likely to stay below average. All right, looking at rainfall for the Phoenix area coming off of the GFS ensemble over the next couple of weeks, forget it. We're not going to see much of anything at all. And temperatures off the European ensemble. Hey, look, not a bad weekend. Highs mostly in the 80s. And then look what happens in the middle part of next week. Yeah, those afternoon highs dipping into the 70s. Maybe some spots stay in the 60s. And overnight lows in the 40s and 50s before we see some rebound in temperatures thereafter. Okay, well, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video due back here on Monday morning. Of course, updates before that if necessary. If you enjoy these videos, and you know what, even if you don't, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. And if you don't like these videos, that means you'll know to avoid them. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. I thank each and every one of you for watching. Thanks so much for all of your submissions to Photo Friday. We just couldn't do any of this without you guys. So please, be safe. Stay cool and hydrated out there. It's still going to be warm out there this afternoon. Watch your kids around the swimming pool. I know swim season is still going on, believe it or not, as some parts of the country are already seeing some snowfall. You guys have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.